Oh, we starting. Oh, okay. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Divine Lucas. Well, she's Divine Lucas. Me. No, me, pretty girl. Welcome back to another edition of Let's Talk About It with Divine Lucas. If this is your first time stopping by, welcome. You are most welcome. Do not forget to hit the subscription button, like, comment, subscribe, and also stay notified. Is it notified? I don't know how to say. Say notified. Yeah, notified. English is a problem. Like, English has been running away from me every single day. Like, I have to be practicing English. Like, I can't anymore. English is a problem. Stay notified, okay? And today's topic, of course, is should young girls or should girlfriends in general do wifely things for their boyfriends. Like, I was having this topic with a group of friends at work, and surprisingly, it was a 50-50. So we were like 6 girls, and 3 said yes, we should, and 3 said no, that we should not, as a girlfriend, we should not be doing wifely stuff for our boyfriends. Like, until they become our husbands, then we can start doing wifely things for him. Does that make sense? Well, okay, so let me just rephrase that again, because I don't think that made sense even to me myself. And if it doesn't make sense to me, then I definitely know that it did not make sense to you. So basically, should girls like us who are in relationships with boys who are not married, okay, should we do wifely things for our boyfriends? Like, is that okay? So for me, I'm going to be speaking on my perspective, on my story, on my views. I'm not saying that my views are the correct views or that my way is the right way. It's just a way that works for me, and it's just something that I'm willing to stick by. Okay, so for me, my answer is yes. I do believe that as a girlfriend, if you are in a relationship with a person and you are seeing that you want to move forward with this person, perhaps move forward to the altar or end up at the altar some particular day, I do believe that you have to do wifely things for him. Now, it should not be an obligation, dear Muluba man. It should not be an obligation. It should be a choice. If that's something you want to do, then yeah, you should. Because for me, personally, I love catering to my man. Like, I just love it. It's just something that I love doing. So now, will it stop when we get married? I hope not. I hope it does not stop. I hope I continue catering to my man until we get married. Because you have to remember, for me, my boyfriend is my potential husband. I always say this. I don't know how a lot of ladies these days, they just be dating everybody. Like, I'm dating him, I'm dating him, I'm dating him. I don't understand that theory, because for me, when I'm dating somebody, in my mind, in my head, I already know that this is my potential husband. This will be my potential baby daddy. This will be the potential man that I will bring home. This will be the potential man that I will walk down the aisle with. So in that being said, I am going to do wifely things for him. For instance, cook for him. If we do live in the same house, I will do his laundry. Not because he asks me to do it, but because I enjoy doing it. You see the difference? When it becomes an obligation, then I'm not having it. I enjoy doing it for him. And I feel like a lot of men, they put a lot of us ladies onto the test, because when they dating us, or when they let me just try to rephrase that. A lot of men are also looking for women that they can wife, right? I'm just speaking based on my perspective, based on what I see, based on my beliefs. So I'm saying again, my ways might not be the right ways, but this is me speaking based on what I do believe. So a lot of men are looking for women that they can wife, and basically, how would he know that you are the woman he wants to marry if you do not show him that you can do wifely stuff? Like, for instance, cook for him. That's not an obligation. Like, I'm not gonna say that there's such a thing as wife material where a woman has to cook, do the man's laundry, and now she's the perfect wife. That's not it. No, but there's certain things that a woman has to do, just to cater to the men. Because I always say this: men are like babies. Like, my theory is your man or your husband becomes your first child. You know, I'm not saying you should babysit your man. No, 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 no. You should not babysit your man. But I feel like a lot of men, they need that tender love. You know, and I feel like women, we were naturally gifted, or we naturally made with so much love. We are tender, so you know, we able to give it to our men. I don't know how to put it in the most perfect way or most perfect words, but I think this is what I'm saying is understandable. We, you know, we should be tender, you know. And I also have this theory: a lot of men, they look for women that remind them of their mothers. That's just the fact. I've spoken to a lot of men, a lot of guy friends, and they all tell me, like, you know, they want to feel their mother in the woman that they choose to wife. You know, basically, this is just off topic, but you know, I'm Congolese, and you know, when I used to grow up, I used to see a lot of Congolese men calling their woman mama, and all like, oh mama, oh madame, or something like that, oh mama. And I used to always think to myself, like, why are they calling me mama? Like, I am not your mother. Like, do not even call me that. And then as I grew older, I'm like, oh, like, you know, when they see, you know, the sense of the motherly love in this woman, and they feel like this is the woman they want to marry. And it's so funny because a lot of Congolese men did not call every girl mama. They would always call the girl they felt like, now I can marry mama. In case, I don't know. Because I did clearly mention in the beginning that my ways might not be the right way. This is just my way of thinking. I can be corrected, it's not a problem, but this is the way I think at this particular moment in my life, based on what I have seen, based on what I have studied. For me, I just studied, well, based on what I've studied, for me it was proven that when you do wifely stuff for a man, you can obtain the ring. This is based on what I see, or based on what I see in my community, happening in my community, based on what I see happening around me. So I don't know what's happening around you or what's happening around everybody else, but based on what's happening around me, when you want a man to wife you, or you want to get wifed up, then you have to start preparing to be a wife. You have to prepare to be a wife. You have to start showing this particular individual that you can be his wife, that he can count on you to be his wife. And that you do during dating stage. It does not happen whereby now you're married and then it's like, oh, I can be a wife. No, when you're in dating stage, that's when you go ahead and be like, okay, I'm going to show this man that I can be his wife. I do understand there is those situations whereby there is some good women that do everything for this particular man and still don't get back up. And I do get a lot of people saying, if a man's gonna love you, if a man's gonna wife you, he's gonna wife you for you. He's gonna marry you regardless of what you do, whether you do any wild stuff. He's gonna marry you for what's within inside of you, which I do agree with that as well. I totally agree with it. But like I said, based on my experience, based on what I've seen in my life, based on couples I've seen married, when they do get married, or the men, when they do marry this particular woman, it's because this woman did put in the effort to show that she is a wife. You know, like for instance, for me, if my boyfriend had to come over and decided he wanted to eat some pondu, I necessarily do not know how to cook pondu. I don't know how to cook it at all. But because my bae wants pondu, what I'm going to do is I'm going to call my mom, call my aunts, call anybody that I know that knows how to make pondu to give me a recipe, to show me how to cook pondu so that I can give my man a pondu that he wants. Like I said, it should not be... it shouldn't be obligatory. It should not be forced. It should be something that you want to do it. And for me, basically, for me, myself, I just love catering to my man. Like, you know, the song Cater to You by Destiny's Child, that was my jam, like, since I was little. And for me, I promised myself that when I will get a boyfriend, or when I will get a husband, I will cater to him. Now, that's just for me why I feel like I don't know how to put it in the most perfect words or put it in the most perfect sentence, but I feel like you understand what I'm trying to say when I'm telling you that you have to do a little bit of wifey stuff to get wifed up. And yes, there is some situations and cases whereby even if you're gonna do some wifey stuff, some men are not gonna wife you. Even in that sense, you can cook, clean, be his mom, teach him, whatever. He's still not gonna wife you. But for me, I feel like that's the I feel like 70% cases, that's it. A lot of men are looking for women that show them that they can be a wife, show them that he can trust you enough to wife you, and the only way he can trust you is by testing you during the dating period. And you know, I feel bad by saying test, but that's true. Like, a lot of men test us. Like, you guys don't understand. These men test us. Like, I feel bad, like, we not like some type of exam or some type of I don't know what, but these men like legit test us. They see if this woman is worthy of being my wife. Am I able to trust her with all my finance? Am I able to trust her? And obviously, like, when I say wifey things, it does not limit to cooking and cleaning. There's a whole lot of stuff when we're talking about being a wife. There's a whole lot of stuff. I'm just subjecting it maybe like to cooking and cleaning, but that's not being a wife. Cooking and cleaning is not being a wife. Like, the whole wifey stuff is a broad spectrum, right? It's something broad. I cannot talk about each activities because it's just a whole lot of activities. Can you hold him down? So I feel like I'm blabbering a lot right now, but like, in conclusion, like, for me, I feel that if you would like to be wifed up, or you'd like a ring from a man, or you want an individual to honor you as a wife, then you have to show him that he can trust you enough to be his wife. And the only way you could show him that is by, you know, already practicing to be a wife while you are dating and while you're in a relationship. Like I said, I might be wrong, but that's just the way I think. That's just the way I think. Practice, show him that yes, I can be wifed up. Yes, I can be your wife. Yes, you can trust me to be your wife. I can handle this task, because this task, being a wife, is such a huge task. I can handle this task that you've given me, you know, and more stuff. Like, you know, I don't know what you guys are thinking. You know, do you think that what I've said is wrong? Leave your comments down below. Let's have a discussion. And if you liked this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Like, guys, I am tongue-tied. I'm tongue-tied. English has been running away from me. Y'all have to pray for me. Like, legit, you have to pray for me, because this tongue needs to flex up a little bit. Okay, so I need you guys to subscribe, like, comment, and do share this video. And until next time, bye.